girls and boys, welcome back. This is the week of March the 15th through the 19th, and this is day 2. Let's review all the items we're going to need today, and then we'll get started. We're going to be working on collage pages C and D. Make sure you pull those out. And for collage page C, C is for cardboard. You might want to put the video on pause and find something made out of cardboard. It could be from a cereal box. This came from a toilet paper roll. Just a little bit of cardboard, and we're going to be using scissors and glue, and you're going to be cutting some cardboard and gluing it down. So that shouldn't be too difficult, but it might take you a minute to ask a parent to help you get some cardboard and some glue and some scissors, okay? Now for D, we can just use crayons. So whichever colors you like, I'm going to be using the colors green and brown, but you don't have to. You can use whatever colors you like. And then the other pages, this is our tracing letters page, C. I can trace and write letter D. So those are the 2 pages, and make sure you have plastic sleeves for that. And we will be rolling our die, again, just like yesterday. Make sure you have either a real one or the paper one. It's fine either way. And this sheet that says roll a die 10 times game. And I think we're ready. Because we know all of our letters, we've already learned them, I think what we should do is sing the ABC song and make sure that everyone who's in the room can hear you. I want it to be loud enough that everyone in the room can hear you, okay? I'm listening. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Great work. Our focus today, we're looking at C. This is a cat. I'm sure you know lots of C words like candy. How about a name that starts with C? Cindy. That's a good one. A holiday. Christmas. This is a great letter, C. Capital C, lowercase c. And this is the worksheet that we need some glue and some cardboard. So here we go. I have some cardboard here. I went ahead and cut a little bit. And I'll just show you how to do it. And then you can put it on pause until you're through. I cut a little piece of cardboard like this. If you like a bigger piece, it's fine. Here's another piece. And then you just cut it in some triangles if you like. Rectangles, whatever shapes you like. I like these. These are some rectangles. Whoops, that one fell. Rectangle here. A triangle has 3 points, 3 sides. And then we're going to take our glue and glue it until your sheet looks like this. So put a little glue and then a little more glue and put down your cardboard and hold it. And if you're on a flat surface, it will stick really easily, and then just leave it there. And then you'll be building your collage book and putting it back into your 3-ring binder, and by the time we're at the end of the year, your whole book will be finished. So by the time you're through, your C should look like this. Feel free to put the video on pause so that you can get caught up, and then we'll start on the D next. Welcome back again. I know you've had to put the video on pause to get caught up. And here is the D worksheet. This is a little bit easier for us to do together. I'm going to start making some dots. D is for dots. Here we have a dog. And we're going to make some dots. What's nice is the worksheet has dots all around it. Dots. I'm going to color in some brown. I'm going to leave some white. That's what's nice about the color white. If you don't color something, it just stays the color of the paper. And in this case, it's the color white. And there we have the capital D and the lowercase d. And I'm going to make some of them green also. Green and brown and white. Making lots and lots of dots. And then by the time you're through, you can either fill them all in, like this, or you can keep some of them blank, like this. D is for dots. Can you think of any other D words? I like to play that game. How about a person's name that starts with D? How about Donald? Have you ever heard of anyone named Don or Donnie? How about Dolores? That's a good D word too. Diana, that's a good D word. I like that word too. That's a great name, Diana. So here we have the letter D, capital D, lowercase d. We're going to trace the letters C and D next on our tracing sheets. So get the worksheet out that says I can trace and write letter C. Make sure it's in a plastic sleeve. And we are going to use our dry erase marker for this. With a C, the capital C and the lowercase c, they look very much alike, just the size is different. I want you to pay attention. The capital C goes from the very top line to the very bottom line. C goes C, C, you go all the way around and then you stop. If you went all the way around, it would actually be an O, so it has an opening. See if you can trace your C's. That's good. Now on the small c, it starts the middle line and it goes to the bottom. So here is the lowercase or small c. Lots of good practice on this page. I love these tracing sheets. And when you're through, you may write it without a guide down on the bottom. Now there are two three-letter words here. You can write both of them, but together we're going to only write one. We're going to trace the word C-A-T. What's cat? There's a picture too. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. Nice work on your C. We're ready to go on to the letter D. This is the sheet you're going to need. It says, I can trace and write letter D. Make sure you have that in a plastic sleeve also. We're going to be using our dry erase marker. Start at the top line, go to the bottom line, and then you connect, and it just is like a rainbow that's sideways. You go straight down, and then an arch that touches. Goes around. See if you can keep up with me. If you need some extra time, just put the video on pause. And then when you're through, start the video again. There you have the letter D. The lowercase d, same stroke from top to bottom line, but then you go just between the middle line and the bottom. It almost looks like a circle, doesn't it? If you think about it like an A, it's like an A, but it has a top to it. And the proper way to do that is you make the long line and then you make the bottom part between the middle line and the bottom. And you pop it out to the left. You go boop to the left. You go around to the left. See if you can finish this worksheet and do a few on the bottom. Try to do that yourself. After you practice with a guide, then try to do it by yourself. Straight line, and then go to the left. Straight line to the left. Straight line to the left. We have a 3-letter word here that starts with a D. Do you know what this word is? D-O-G. Dog. 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 Let's write the word dog. Nice work. Very nice work. I like what you're doing there. It's been a while since we've acted like we are washing our hands, and it's important that you know how to wash your hands well, especially with COVID going around, and we want to stay safe and be clean. Let's go ahead and get our hands ready. We're going to turn on the sink, put our hands under, get some soap, count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Rinse off. And make sure that you get some paper towel. Very nice. Now your hands are nice and clean. Thanks for doing that with me. The one book that we're going to read today, I think it's appropriate for us to be reading it right now. It says, "When Will It Be Spring?" Look at the cover. We have a nice little bear on the front. Front cover. Back cover. What's this called? I hear some of you, spine. Let's see this page. It has the title of it, and it's on a page. It's called a title page, and then it has the author, Catherine Walters. When will it be spring? Best question ever. "Come inside, Alfie," said Mother Bear. "It's time to sleep, and when you wake up, it will be spring." So Alfie snuggled down to sleep, but when he woke up, Alfie could not tell if spring had come or not. "Butterflies. It's spring, called Alfie. "Wake up, Mother. I see a big gray butterfly and lots of little ones, white ones. Are those really butterflies?" But when Mother Bear came out, she could only see the soft fall of new snow. "Winter had hardly begun," she said. "Go back to sleep, Alfie." I think what Alfie saw earlier were bats, not butterflies. He's getting confused. Then Alfie curled up again to sleep. He crept across the floor and peered outside and saw... What's he going to see this time? Birds in the tree. But are they really birds? I think Alfie's getting confused. But Mother Bear could only see icicles and hear the wind whistling. They were actually leaves. I think Alfie's going to have to go back to sleep. So Alfie burrowed down in his bed again, and when he woke, he was quite sure spring was here. He padded across the floor and looked out and saw a bright sun. Mother, you've overslept, cried Alfie. Wake up, spring is here. The sun is shining and is getting warm. But Mother Bear could only see the hunter's fires and quickly hustled her cub away. Now go on and sleep. I will tell you when spring is here. So Alfie slept and dreamed of butterflies, birds, and sunshine until something icy touched his nose. A tiny stream of water was trickling through the cave. Alfie shook his mother awake, and she growled, "For the last time, Alfie, it is not spring." But Alfie patted her hopefully until she got up, stomped through the doorway, and saw spring. Mother Bear rubbed her eyes and blinked in the warm, bright light. Spring is here after all, she said. But where is Alfie? Now she's looking for Alfie. Do you see him? Oh, I love that book. He was so tired from waking up, he finally took a nap, but he's now napping in the flowers. I enjoyed that book. I think it gives us a lot of hope looking towards something we really want to do or want to see. And spring is a great example of that. Thanks for joining me today, boys and girls. I'll see you soon.